Maybe we found love right where we are.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Fall Gear Lab. Today we're taking a deep dive into the MXL R144. This video is all about looking closely at this microphone, how it sounds, and where it realistically fits. The R144 is made by MXL. It's a ribbon microphone, and it's generally aimed at home studios, especially for people who are curious about ribbon sound without stepping into high-end territory. You'll often see it discussed as an entry point into ribbon microphones, particularly for vocals, guitar amps, and sources where a smoother, less aggressive top end is preferred. First, let's listen to the dry sound. There's no EQ and no processing at all. This is the raw signal from the microphone, and the dry audio starts now.
When your legs don't walk like they used to before, and the concept of your feet, will you must remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile for my cheeks? I'm 99, will be loving you till I'm 70. Maybe my heart sit for us heart at 26. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just a touch of hand. Or me, I fall in love with you every single day. I just wanna tell you I am so honey now. Hey, take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of a thousand stars. Press your head to my video. Thinking out loud. Maybe we found love right where we are.
From a quick, subjective point of view, a few things stand out. The sound feels noticeably smoother compared to typical condenser microphones. The top end is quite relaxed, and there's no sense of sharpness or harsh brightness. The mid-range comes forward in a more natural, slightly thicker way, which gives vocals a bit more weight and density. The low end has a soft, rounded character, rather than a tight, punchy feel. Overall, it leans more toward a warm, controlled presentation rather than something crisp or highly detailed. Looking at broader impressions and user opinions, a clearer pattern appears. One of the defining traits of this microphone is its smoothness. The high frequencies are consistently described as dark or rolled off, especially when compared to condensers in the same price range. Detail is present, but it's not presented in an analytical or highly separated way. Instead, the texture feels more blended and cohesive. Because it's a ribbon microphone, there are a few practical considerations. It typically has lower output than condensers, so you'll need a decent amount of clean gain from your preamp. It's also more sensitive to handling and positioning, and like most figure-eight ribbon designs, it will pick up sound from both the front and the back. That means room reflections and placement become even more important. In a mix, it tends to sit differently from brighter microphones. Instead of cutting through with clarity and presence, it blends more smoothly into the track. This can work very well for taming harsh voices, aggressive sources, or overly bright recordings. However, if you're looking for something that immediately pops out in a dense mix, this may feel a bit too relaxed. In terms of value, it's often seen as a very accessible way to experience ribbon characteristics. It doesn't compete with high-end ribbons in terms of detail or realism, but it delivers the core tonal idea: smooth highs, rich mids, and a more vintage-style presentation at a much lower price point. A common comment from users is that this mic feels smooth, warm, and forgiving, but not particularly sharp or modern. That mostly matches my experience. It's not trying to deliver ultra clean clarity or high-end sparkle. Instead, it offers a softer, more controlled sound that can be very useful depending on the source. Next, let's listen to the microphone in a mix with acoustic guitar. It's the same phrase and the same length as a dry take. There's no EQ here, only level adjustment, compression, and a bit of reverb. The mixed audio starts now.
When your legs don't walk like it used to before, and the concept of your feet, will you master my body, taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile for my cheeks? I'm 99, will be loving you till I'm 70. Maybe my heart sit for us heart at 26. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just as a job or me, I fall in love with you every single day. I just wanna tell you I am so honey now. Hey, take me into your loving arms, kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars, place your head to my video, thinking out. Maybe we found love right where we are.
So, what do you think? Does this kind of smooth, ribbon-style sound work for your setup? Or are you looking for something brighter and more detailed? If you enjoy this kind of deep dive into audio gear, feel free to check out the channel and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.